have an actual name?
The Gummy Dam's just there, on that corner there.
I know the Gummy Dam's there.
No, that is...
the town and the non-town.
Race crossing. Turn it on. Good. Righto, welcome to Sounders Park, sunny Sounders Park, to round 7 as we move into. Looking forward to a cracking game between Mount Barker Bulls and Denmark Walpole Maggies. Welcome Dave Lachey.
How you doing there?
I'm Terry Eden, Chairman of the GSFL. Looking forward to today. The ground's bathed in sunshine. Both teams are out in the ground. Toss has just been done and Denmark have won it and heading to the town end. Dave, anything you wish to start off with?
I'm just saying it's turned out to be an absolutely glorious day for footy today. Not too hot and no rain about. It has been quite damp out here for the past week. But the ground's looking in spectacular condition, so we're looking forward to a really good game here today.
Yep, both teams moving out in their positions. Notable absences from the Mount Barker team is, again, Seb Ballard's missing with a bit of a knee issue, and the big ruckman and David Stone is not out there again today. And so, yeah, so looking forward to see what the boys can produce. There's a couple missing from Denmark as well. In particular, James Charlesworth, who I've noted before. It's been pretty handy around the place, and Rock Hughes is not out there again today. So, but both teams in position. Umpire Newbold and and away you go. Umpire Newbold to start proceedings. It's Davies versus Griffiths, and Griffiths gets a good tap, and there's Patching with a quick burst out of the centre. He's kicking forward straight away, looking for a lead up there, and he's hit a teammate in Dante Wiseman. Reaching above his head. Very standout here, Dave, with those beautiful orange boots. Very easy to pick.
He's about 25 out, pretty much straight in front. I don't want to put the mocker on him, but you'd think this one would be a pretty easy score, but we will see how he goes.
Goal umpire hasn't moved too far.
He's slotted that one straight through the middle. Bit of an interesting run up there for his goal, but bit of a stutter.
Got the J.K. Kennedy stutter.
Yeah. Well, more of a pause, really. It's just.
But anyway, totally effective. Great tap out the middle. Patching got on his bite real quick and delivered to Dante. Took a nice grab just above his head, and as you said, 30 out, bang, straight through the middle.
That's it. So 30 seconds into the game and Bulls are up by a goal already. So
umpires are showing off there. One's kicking, one's taking one out and grab. Griffiths and Davies again at it. This time Davies wins the tap. Denmark get it going forward. Bounce Beatson. Clayton Woods in the van there. Quick little handball off, looking for Tristan Ballard. Ballard drops there, but it's well tackled by Simon Barker, and he's been penalised.
Barker goes to the pocket, looking for Zanotti, but over the heads there, and Captain Banjo Watkins sees it over the line.
In the right forward pocket, around 20 metres around from the point post. As Denmark, as we said, heading towards the town end. Ooh.
It's a very shallow throw in. I think the umpire will drag that one back.
Yep, give him another crack.
Zanotti takes it out of the air, passes off to his captain.
Tyler Stone.
There's the quick response for Denmark.
Yep, Tyler Zone, very, very, very reliable goal kicker.
So we're 2.5 minutes in, scores are level at a goal each.
Keep this pace up, we'll be on record scores.
We could be.
It'll slow down. Well done by Denmark. They're getting it back into the top of the goal square, not trying to kick from the pocket, put it back in a hot spot, and they got the result.
That's right. It was a good entry there to the centre of the goal square by Visser. So in the middle, no, neither ruckman really won it, but Patch
fires out a handball.
Oh, that's out on the full on the wing.
Yep, right in front of us.
Yep.
Yes. And yep, Jed Nazari there.
Brent Parsons will be captain.
Captain takes the kick. Looks inboard, finds his teammate Darcy Wallinger. Darcy lets go. A lovely little shooter. Looks there and finding teammate Michael Drayton. Handball to Jackson. Probably not the best idea. The big fella lumbers around, but indiscriminate handball, and the ball is now out of bounds at left half forward for Mount Barker.
Another throw in. But this time it's in Mount Barker's forward line. Not a shallowish throw in, but umpire lets this one go. Barker trying to get the ball out. Working in a phone booth there.
Ryan Garth mopping it out and looking and found Sam Hayes. Sam Hayes rolled in a one-hander, going towards Stone, just a little bit over the top of him.
And that's held up. It'll be a throw up about 40 metres out from the Denmark goal. And the umpire says, no, chuck a blanket over 30 of you, so we will try again. So Drayton gets the ball just on the half-back flank.
Finds young Jared Ballard right here in front of us. Looking for teammates, too big for him, it's gone over the top.
He couldn't even.
Well rolled in by Ryan Hick there, and he's gone straight towards Tyler Stone. It's come off his hands. Sam Holmes is going to run onto it and spins out of trouble.
And he's put that one through.
He's done a number there.
So the Magpies go to 2 goals, the Bulls at 1. Still not quite 6 minutes into the game.
Good start by both teams, both in the thing. Good use of the ball most of the time.
So we're just waiting while we get reset. Griffiths and Davies go at it again. Griffiths with the tap, but straight down to a Denmark opposition player. Kicks it down to the forward line. Stone grubbling on the ground for it, but gets taken away from him.
Darcy Clark sweeps on it there. Handball's off to... Not sure who that was, but anyway, it's out on the far wing now. Stewie Davies, a good use of the body there against Smith Jackson, rolled him over, and the ball's going to beat him out of bounds on the far side.
We've got a throw in right in front of the Albany sign. That one was a decent throw in. He needs to get together with the other guys at quarter time and show them how to do it.
Compare notes.
Barker come away with the ball.
Clayton Wood with a quick handball off to a teammate. Pulls forward.
Darcy.
He finds Ugle.
Yeah. Eagle on the lead. Very good.
No, it's Therese Brown.
Therese, yep.
We'll get a good view of this one. Right behind the player as he's running up for the kick. On the left foot, looks good from here, straight over the umpire's hat. Beautiful kick from Tyrese to even things up again, 2 goals apiece.
Great start, great start. It's good skills coming up there. Darcy Wallinger with a nice little kick there to hit up Therese. Yeah, good skills for both teams. And game's flowing really nicely at this stage, early stage of the game.
Neither side getting the ascendancy, but then neither side really capitulating either. They're both going hard at it, and it's turning out to be a really good game of footy.
Yes, and today's live stream brought to you by Roadmo Coast Insurance Brokers. See James McRae for any of your insurance needs, Retrovision, Triple M, and also thanks to Rio Tinto for coming on board. Umpire Martin to start proceedings again. Griffiths and Davies go at it.
Neither ruckman gets hold of that one. Barker come out through Ballard.
Young Ballard, young Jared.
Wallinger confronted as soon as he picked up the ball, managed to get it away. Looks like we've got a ball up just outside the 50-metre line at the Mount Barker half forward. Griffiths fooled everybody with a little tap over his shoulder. That's a high tackle. So Ryan Hick will be taking the kick.
Sam Holmes in the vein here and takes a nice grab here.
Very
right
strong grab.
And then turns and goes straight towards the goals looking for Tyler Stone. Good spoil there by Dylan Gowdy.
Kagan Taylor comes away with it, almost gets intercepted.
Patching picks it up, quick hands off, looks for a teammate, comes out, and there's a good grab right here from Keane Griffiths. Kane looking for a teammate and finds him, and Darcy Wallinger right here on the left wing. He's turned inside looking for Brandon Ugle. Just overcooked it, it's gone over the top. There's a snap.
There's another one.
And that looked like Dante Wiseman, I believe.
Dante, yes.
That one off his left.
So the Bulls move to 3 goals 18 to the Magpies 2 goals straight. And yeah, if we keep going like this, it's going to be an interesting scoreline.
It's going to be very, very pleasant to watch.
No blemishes so far, but things can turn pretty quick.
Banjo's still down there.
Hmm?
Banjo. Picking up with the nose. Hasn't got the rings yet.
He's only teammate in.
Yeah.
The ball scrabbles around a bit between players, but Denmark move forward, but it's going to be picked up by Clayton Wood.
Handball off. Darcy Clark, he comes here looking for Darcy Wallinger here right in front of us. He looks up the line, looking to the wing, and looks at Michael Drayton's in the van. Oh, he got past too easy there. And Therese Brown on his trusty left foot goes towards, and there's a nice grab in the pocket.
It took 20 seconds from the end of that.
20 seconds of play, as we're told by the timekeeper. And from the back line to the forward line, and Mount Barker have a chance to get their 4th goal. And that one's straight through the middle.
Very nice goal there to, looks like, I think that's Campbell McMahon. His first for the day. Got very good hands, young Campbell.
So coming up to the 13-minute mark, we've got Mount Barker Bulls at 4 goals straight, 24, versus the Denmark Walpole Magpies at 2 goals straight, 12. Jen Nazari comes on into the middle for the Magpies. So he's going on the wing. The big men go up for it again. Comes down to Stone, who's handled without it.
Ash Smith to take the kick.
Ash Smith, sorry. Thank you, Terry.
Sends a skimmer in.
He's held that one a bit too long.
Good tackle there by young
Kagan Taylor.
Finds Ryan Hick, and Ryan Hick's now looking down for a teammate. Sam Holmes on the line. He'll take him on. Got the hand out, well done.
He held for a bit too long, so the Holmes looking for a place to kick it. Just goes for the spiral and mongrels it, but
Ruth McGuinness wasn't talking there. No one talking him, telling him he's free. Could have easily wrapped that one up on his chest, but no. We'll have another throw up. Umpire Martin to do the business.
Griffiths wins that one easily, but it's picked up by Girth.
Ryan Garth, yep. There's a legal disposal from Sam Holmes. Darcy Clark again in the middle of it. He's come out wide finding Drayton. Drayton's got Sam Lehman there hovering between Tute, and then
he's put that one down. Dropped something he definitely should have taken. Denmark's trying to give it back to Mount Barker, but they can't seem to.
Bit of volleyball there.
And the ball's over the line.
Left half forward, Mount Barker heading towards the McDonald Avenue end. And a throw in.
Bit better for that one.
Tap by Jackson, shark by Denmark. Kick long, wide and Hanson. There's a race on to the far point of the square.
Griffiths is the first one there. Ducks and weaves, well done for the big man.
Great pass. Finds patching top of the arc. This is beyond him, I'd say, but he'll look for a short pass, and there's a lead on.
Beautiful, beautiful kick, beautiful lead.
Lee Pavlovich. He's got a shot from about 30 out, right of centre.
Measured approach on the boot, and we're still unblemished.
Another one.
So the Bulls move to 5 goals straight 30 to the Magpies 2 goals straight 12.
Just a little bit cleaner and going forward and picking up some very good leads.
Seems like the Denmark defence isn't working quite as hard as the Barker defence. It looks like Barker are getting guys back quite easily. All up in the middle, it gets nowhere really. So the umpire says, give it to me and I'll have another go. on the edge of the centre circle. Ash Smith goes into the pocket. Finds his teammate. Is that Stoney?
Okay, change jumper, is he? Okay, done. Thanks, mate.
Stoney's injured.
Here's now number 24.
There's a kick. The umpire doesn't move. And that's the Magpies' third.
Tyler Stone got his second for the day. He joined Sante with a double up.
That's it. Bit of news from the rooms. Banjo Watkins, captain for Denmark, is now wearing the 24 jumper. I believe he copped a knock to the nose and there might have been a bit of claret.
Bit of claret, that's the word. They're now wearing number 24.
So the big Z into the middle for Denmark. Manages to get the tap out without actually jumping. Ball's head held up.
Okay. So Eddie and Griffiths to go at it again.
Ash Smith gets the holding free kick.
Wouldn't want to hold him, he's just got a beautiful left foot kick. He goes across and finds Zanetti on the far side of the square.
He wheels around and moves it in, but only as far as Darcy Lubke.
And Darcy Lubke missed last week with a bit of a niggle, but he's back this week.
Over the top of
He's fine.
Griffiths.
Griffiths
But he runs onto it really well.
Wiseman looking for Sam Lehman. It's off Sam's hands, but it's going to be...
He's going to
Lee
spin
Pavlich.
around, and there's another goal.
Yep. To leaping Lee Pavlich. Backman extraordinaire. Finding himself on the forward line, and he's got 2 goals in the first quarter.
6 goals straight, 36 to the Bulls, and I believe it's actually 3
3 goals
straight.
to the Magpies.
3 goals to the Magpies.
Yep. Sometimes I'm closer than it doesn't.
The scorer is actually enjoying his chips and gravy a bit too much there and forgot to add one on.
That was a point.
That must have been a point. 'Cause,
Oh. Well, that was an interesting one.
There's Tristan Ballard's taking their centre half back, takes a kick, and he's come right across the ground here, looking for a teammate, Brent, his captain, Brent Parsons. Parsons has got another short one quickly up the line, and there's Therese Brown. He'll go onto his left foot, and who wouldn't want to lead onto that? And he's found a teammate there at left half forward.
Alexander Skinner. He's on a pretty tight angle and a fair way out, but he's going to have a crack at this one.
Yep.
Puts it up in the hot spot.
Top of the square. And the ball's
And it
off
beats-
hands and out of bounds in the right forward pocket.
So boundary throw in. Right next to the point post at the McDonald Avenue end. Tapped down by the Barker big man, but scrambled off the ground, and then it's a
Jaden Guidi with a long kick looking for Sam Holmes, but there's
great mark.
a very good mark at the back there. There's Gerard Ballard on the wing. He's got the pass and he's quickly looking for a teammate.
There's a slips
There's
catch.
Brent Parsons with a slip catch.
Oh, he was looking for a teammate, but no one picked it up. And there's another blemish. So we've got 2 points now. So it's now 5 goals to 32 to the Bulls, and the Magpies 3 goals straight, 18. 22 and a half minutes into the first quarter.
They might bring it back in, and they've got it back to right half back. A series of short passes.
Runs around the man on the mark. 2 Barker players spoil each other, but it's
Patching.
down to patching. Dante almost takes the mark, but drops it, but it's picked up
Parsons.
by Parsons. Dante with a handball to no one, picked up by Denmark.
There's Ash Smith again. Looking for a teammate, is on the lead, and that's young Visser. Marcus Visser, he goes way on down long, and Clayton Wood jumped in front to take a mark at right half back. Patching work in the phone box there, gets a big handball out deep to his teammate on the far side there.
Spinning and turning and ducking and weaving and going nowhere. But gets the kick into the forward 50. Dante is held up. So the umpire says, give it to me, I'll throw this thing up. Taken out of the ruck, a quick snap. And it's tapped over the line, so we'll have a throw in right next to Mount Barker's point post again. Big hit by Ugle.
Hold the ball.
The Denmark player down. He's looking a bit sore after that big slap by Ugle. That might leave a mark.
Yeah, not a mark you want.
No.
It'll be very sore the next day or two.
He's on his feet, but he's still looking a bit groggy. Dante with the goal.
3 for the quarter.
6-2, 38. The Bulls to Magpies. 3 goals straight, 18.
As we get rolling down to the end of the first quarter.
Probably a couple of minutes to go now.
By Martin to throw the ball, and Jackson and Davies go at it. Darcy Clark wins at a ground level, spins out, looking and comes out wide. Drayton keeping this width, has got a nice easy marking on the left wing. He's gone up the line looking for Dante Wiseman. He's got out of the back, but he's quickly the first one onto it.
Didn't quite pick it up, but there's another big hit.
But Alex is going to bounce straight up like a rubber ball.
That's a big climb, but the umpire's pulled something out of that. I think probably hands on the shoulder. So he's bringing it back.
Start again.
Eagle grabs the ball, but it's taken down by 2 Denmark players. Big jump.
Ball bobbing around. Denmark win it, kick it down the line. There's a contest here between Ryan Garth and Clayton Wood, right in front of the Mount Barker bench.
Clayton Wood just knocks it over the boundary for a throw-in. Skinner goes forward, looking for Ugle. Off hands, comes down to Ballard, and there's another goal.
It's Brent Parsons, the captain.
Brent Parsons.
Very good goal. 2 steps, bang, went straight through the middle from about 40 out, left to centre. Excellent goal to the Mount Barker. Takes them to 7 goals, 2, leading Magpies 3 goals in the dying seconds of the first quarter.
About 1 minute left on the clock, plus time on, of course.
Griffin and David go at it. Ryan Garth wins it, kicks a high one up there for the big grab, and there's a nice grab there by
Dimmock.
Rory Dimmock. Looking down into the pocket, looking for a teammate in Sam Holmes.
It's just gone over the boundary.
And good pressure there by the Mount Barker defence.
Sam Holmes looking for a goal of the year contender, but not quite there. As we wait for the boundary umpire to throw the ball in.
Nice throw, both have a
Get
grab.
better, Zanotti, big tap.
Big Z. Oh, Clayton.
Oh, Clayton Wood's just thrown that one to his teammate. Siren's probably just about to sound.
And young Charlie
As I
Benson,
said.
young Charlie Benson will have a shot on the after the siren. That's about 30 metres out, right of centre.
Oh, I think he's just missed that one, so it's a...
Left it shallow to the right for a point.
So that's at quarter time. The Denmark Magpies, 3 goals, 1-19, but the Bulls streaked away a bit there. 7 goals, 2-44. And what we thought might be a very tight contest has blown out quite a bit, with the Bulls kicking away. 10 goals kicked in that quarter.
Excellent quarter of footy. 3 goals to Dante Wiseman, singles to Leif Pavlovich, Therese Brown, Campbell McMahon and Brent Parsons. And for Denmark, Tyler Stone leading the way with 2 and Sam Holmes 1. Very good quarter of footy. We'll take a short break and be back for the second quarter. Right, welcome back to Sounders Park. Ready to start the second quarter. Scoreboard sees Mount Barker Bulls leading 7-2 to Magpies 3-1. Very good quarter, first quarter, and today's live stream is brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers. See James McRae for your needs for insurance, Retrovision, Triple M and Rio Tinto. I'm joined by Dave Lachey.
Good afternoon.
And umpire Cam Newbold about to start proceedings once again.
So it's been an intriguing game of football. So it started off with both teams scoring 2 early goals, and then Mount Barker just pulled away in the first quarter and made a bit of a stamp on the first quarter. And they're battling in the middle. Brought out.
Banjo with a quick kick forward. He's new number 24 today. Of a teammate. There's Darcy Wallinger winning at centre half back and kicks long, wide and handsome to the far side. Ryan Garth in the van there's he's been set upon by 2 Mount Barker players, but he's got the handball out looking for a teammate. Jaden Guidi with a big shake of the hips, and then he unloads going towards right half forward. And there's been a hold in the marking contest. No, I don't think you can do that, young fella. Good attempt, but no. Come back and be a free kick to, looks like Simon Barker.
He's 50 metres out. He's looking for a short pass and finds Stoney right in the forward pocket. Right forward pocket. So he's going to line up for about 35 out. Quite a wide angle, but he should be used to these.
Yeah. Won't put the mocker on him. Just let him have his shot. And it looks like he's got 2 minutes left. Yeah. That's his third. He's certainly in rare form this year. He's sort of third in the list behind Hayden Parker and Brett Peake, I'd say. He'd be right there alongside, going well with the goal kicking.
So that makes the Bulls 7-2, 44 to the Magpies, 125. And that's how the Magpies wanted to start this quarter, with a quick goal.
Yep.
Get back into the game.
Umpire Martin to get proceedings on the way again. Griffiths and Davies to go at it. Good tap from Griffiths there. Clark quickly onto it, and there's Patching looking forward, looking for a teammate on the lead. Missed him, got out the back to Brandon Ugle. He snapped across the face and is going to run out of bounds on the far pocket, in the left forward pocket.
For a throw-in.
For a throw-in. He pulled up a little bit sore there after that. Oh, not sure what happened there, but
he's just fallen over.
Jackson's hit the ground and the umpires didn't see it either, so he's going to ask for another throw-in.
Tap down to Ugle, straight onto the right boot, and that's through for another goal to Mount Barker.
Quick reply, a very quick reply there.
8 goals, 250, plays 4 goals, 125.
Yeah, good tap there from Mitch Jackson. Found young Brandon Ugle, and Brandon made it count full steam. So
almost looked like he was a little surprised when he got it right in his chest, so he just turned around and thought, oh, there they are. Slot it through. So back in the middle for the umpire to throw it up. get proceedings going again.
There's
Some heavy work by Parsons.
Put the ball under his shoulder and away he went. Bounced off and ball spilled out, and it's now on the far side of the square, and umpire Newbold will throw it up again.
Griffiths with the big leap.
It's well picked
Down to
up.
Tyrese. Uses his jets. Looking for Dante. Gets spun around in the tackle, but loses it. Will be coming back into the forward 50 again for Mount Barker.
Ryan Hick wins a free kick.
Yeah, the umpire pulls a free kick out of there and goes to Ryan Hick at centre half back. Looking for Holmes and finds him. Up the line for Zanotti, but he's put that one down under extreme pressure. That ball's going nowhere. Umpire Newbold says, "Give it to me. I'll chuck it up." He hit off the ball, but Angus Dixon bounces straight up again.
Good tap, well sharp by Jared Ballard. He got a quick handball off from Darcy Clark's, showing a clean bit of heels. He's got a little kick over the top here, looking for Therese Brown, and finds him. Therese holds.
Thought about going on with it, but thought the better of that.
Top of the arc, right half forward. Looking for a pass. It's got a beautiful pass to Brandon Ugle on the lead. Gets him about 15 metres closer to goal. And he'll have a shot from a 40, 45 out, right of centre. We'll have a pretty good view of this one, Dave.
We will.
In front of the clubhouse.
Measured approach by Ugle.
So lovely kick off the boot.
Out to the left and straight through the guts.
Yeah. Number 2 for Brandon.
Both in this quarter.
Yes, he's started the quarter off. That was a lovely pass from Therese Brown there.
Absolutely. Did really well to get hold of that ball and took his time. Saw Ugle on the lead and put it straight onto his chest.
Good boy.
Mount Barker Bulls, 9 goals, 256 to the Magpies from Denmark Walpole, 4 goals, 125.
Blowing out a bit, 5 goal lead. And we just saw Sam Lehman return to the field. He's taken up his position at right half forward. Good work there by Tate Hartfield, finds teammate, handball out, and there's out in the far there at right half forward for Denmark. The ball's out of bounds and be a throw in. Over near the scoreboard, which reads about Barker Bulls 9 goals 2, leading Magpies 4 goals 1.
Throw in taken.
A bit shallow again.
Davies, but umpire says have another go.
Good tap from Davies there, trying to find a teammate.
Knock forward for Denmark into the 50-metre arc.
Playing a bit of tunnel ball there by the look of this.
Yeah. Croquet through the legs.
That's Smith looking for a teammate. He's been given a
Holmes
shove in the back. And there'll be a free kick at right half forward. Out on the boundary there from the elder sign.
Probably about 50 metres out.
Coming to the top of the square.
Just putting it into the hot spot. Picked up by Big Z, but he's been knocked off the
Set
ball.
upon.
So to the Denmark Walpole half forward. Just on the 50 metre line, there's a throw up. Big guys go at it again. And Barker run it out of the half back. Get it up to the wing. Nice kick up to Dante and Brandon.
Well, one there by Tate Hartfield. Over to his brother and
A great tackle.
from Tarek to Tari. And now Barker went it back through Brandon Ugle. He's looking at the top of the
Oh, very good intercept there.
Good intercept.
And kick on the outside of the boot. Finds his teammate
Simon
in
Barker.
Barker.
He goes inside,
That's
finds
the Denmark Barker, not the Mount
Nelson
Barker.
Chulip. Chulip goes into the middle of the ground, then kicks one high to centre half forward, looking for Sam Holmes to be a contact. Darcy Walden thumps it away. That's well read. Now Barker can take it across to the far wing.
Nicely
Again.
weighted kick.
Looks like Jared. Michael Drayton it was. He finds Ben Parsonson and he's gone down the outside and he's found a teammate over there on the far side. Kick long. A good shove out there by Brandon Ugle and he's been caught with his hands on the push out.
Can't do that anymore, Brandon.
It's got to be a little bit more subtle, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he quite got onto the kick, so it's scrubbing into the centre area. Now Barker to
Parsons, and then Ryan Hick wins a free kick and he's off. He's gone quickly going forward, looking for Tyler Stone that's out there, right half forward. Then Mount Barker opposition kill that and it's out of bounds and over there near the scoreboard.
look like Kai Griffiths
Kai Griffiths.
finding the boundary line there.
Good tap by Griffiths. Went 20 metres that way. Mount Barker win it. Coming into the middle of the ground, there's Darcy Wallinger there. He's going to turn quickly and he's got a teammate out here all on his own and Alex Skinner at right half forward. He does an underground pass but finds Ugle. Ugle will go onto the left, will straighten up. Then he's kicked it back to Alex.
Back to Skinner.
Back to Skinner, about 20 metres out, right of centre, here in the right forward pocket. And we'll have another good view of this one, Dave.
Oh, yeah,
Over his
we
right
will.
shoulder.
Looking just about directly over his head at the goal umpire. Beautiful straight kick.
That's how you want him.
The umpires are loving this. They're not having to do much work. Goal umpires, that is.
Fieldy's not it there.
Fieldies are getting run around a bit.
That was a good passage of play from our Barker. They brought it from the far side of the ground, across here, found space, found people in space and put it away for a nice goal to Alex Skinner. Well done.
13 and a half minutes into the second quarter. We've got Mount Barker Bulls, 10 goals, 262 to the Denmark Walpole Magpies, 4 goals, 125. Nice tap by Griffiths in the middle. Shark by...
Reedy nearly is off the race, but spilt. There's There's Dante wrapped up by his opposite number 10 and Ashley Smith there. Davies and Griffiths go at it again.
Comes out to
Wise and
Dante,
Leaders.
slots it onto the left foot.
And there's Sam Lehman taking it on the chest. He would have taken hundreds of those over the years. And he'll have a shot from 45 to deliver it directly in front. No, he's going to go with a short pass, looking for Grant Ugle on the lead. About 10 metres closer to goal.
So the man on the mark is standing about 40 metres out.
So a shot from 45, he'll let rip. And usually pretty reliable. Leans back, and that's what we've cooked it. It's gone through, just got snuck in for a point next to the left-hand point post. Let back on the kick, bang.
Pulled it to the left.
Denmark bring it back into play. Kicks long and wide out here, but
Big fly from Lehman. Wallinger.
Darcy Wallinger, and rolls off Darcy Lubke foot and rolls out of bounds here right in front of us, just near the Denmark bench. Griffiths and Davies to go at it. Good throw in. Ball's bobbing around, pinballing around, and then umpire Newell says, give it to me, we'll have a throw up. Still here right in front of us in the Denmark bench. Ball's up. Quick kick out of there by Chris Smith. But there's Darcy Lubke, ever reliable. He takes the mark, looks inboard and finds a teammate in Alex Skinner. Skinner turns right and looking to the pass down, and well read, but it's been touched. And there's Nelson Childt. Cuts inside, he's been chased by Mitch Jackson. Good set of speed there across the ground, those two. And there's Charlie Benson on the far side. He plays on with a quick kick. Well tackled by Jared Ballard, put him on his backside. And Mount Barker lead in the race to the ball on the far side of the ground. They're going to be cutting back inside. And there's a good market low down. It's a good slip sketch. Alex Skinner, I believe.
That was Skinner with his fingers
found
just
a
above
teammate,
the,
and
just
Clayton
above
Wood.
the lawn.
Clayton Wood with a quick one on. Lubke and down to Sam Lehman. Sam Lehman with a quick turn and handball. Puts his teammate under pressure, but trying to follow up and help him. Ball's there at left half forward from Mount Barker, heading towards the town end, and we're going to have a throw up by umpire Martin.
Denmark win it out of that stoppage, up to the wing where it's spoiled, and down to now in the hands of, was in the hands of the Bulls, but now it's back to the Magpies. Now it's back to the Bulls.
Clayton Wood gets it, looks down long down the far side, looking for...
Well read. Looks like Skinner again. He's put it into towards Ugle, bounced it in front of him. He's looked across the ground, almost a catch off the ground. Oh, great running mark. That could be a contender for mark of the day.
Yep.
He's gone short.
Jeez.
That's not a worm burner, that's kicking them out of the ground. That one was trapped really well there by Dylan Gowdy. But it's been given up to Denmark on their half forward.
Tyler Stone, quick hand off to Zanetti.
Zanetti's tackled
he's wrapped up
and he's held it for a bit too long.
And there's a quick kick and it's found Griffiths. Griffiths plays on, looking for a teammate here, and Darcy Wallinger. That hit the ground, it's been called, so it'll be a play on.
He just dropped it and then grabbed it again, so He was hoping the umpire didn't notice, but umpire Newbold's a bit smarter than that.
Darcy Wellings wins it, but a handball into scrimmage to find Jaden Guetti. He's handball off and hasn't found a teammate. It's on the grass, and there's Dante Wiseman there. He's handball out wide looking for Drayton. Drayton
just runs over the boundary. We're at about the 20-minute mark of the second quarter. Mount Barker Bulls 10 goals 3, 63 to the Denmark Walpole Magpies 4 goals 125.
Keep your feet, boys.
Umpire's call play on. Handballed off to Ash Smith. He'll cut back from the left foot. Looking for a teammate, but there's young Lubke reading it really well in front of Tyler Stone. He's gone in the middle of the ground. He's found a teammate there in Jared Ballard. He's looking for Mitch Jackson. Just outstretched his hands.
That's holding the ball.
Yep. Legal disposal. And it's gone back to a free kick back to Dante Wiseman. He comes out wide to find young Drayton. Michael Drayton, he'll have a kick. That's a nice kick to find Mitch Jackson there on the edge of the square. He goes in the middle of the ground looking for a teammate. Oh, good stretch.
Put down
Simon
low.
Barker put the pressure on, and there we have a ball up. Here on this side of the square, umpire Newbold puts the proceedings back in the go. We'll have Griffiths and Davies are going at it again. They've been at it most of the time. Well read by Darcy Wallinger. He's got a quick kick off looking towards Sam Lehman. Pulled the arm there. Got away with Nelson Tulip.
He's going for a run again.
Yeah, likes to show you
Like to
speed.
have a little bit of a trot.
Darcy Lubke there trapped it beautifully. Finds Darcy Wallinger with the handball. He's looking for a teammate here. And Patching right in front of us. Dan Patching having a very good game. He throws a nice little short pass. And there's some good hands from Brandon Ugle to wrap that one up and pull it down.
Looks like he's feeling a little bit ginger there.
We're looking right over his right shoulder. Have a deliberate shot from on the 50-metre arc. That'll take his best to get it there. It's going to need a really good kick.
Moves out to the right.
And
it stays out to the right, and I think that one's just snuck in for a point.
That's his second. 2 goals 2 now to Brandon Ugle. Ryan Hick takes the kick. And he rolls it into East Brown. He'll go straight for goal from there. And it'll be marked in the goal square by Nelson Tulip. Dropping back well there. Looking out wide, finds a teammate. Ash Smith. Smith quickly kicks onto Simon Barker at right half back.
Takes a good mark in front of the diligent spoiler, but didn't quite get the fist on it. He goes back to Ash Smith.
He's put the pressure on his teammate, and there's Tulip. Ball to rise just in time before Ugle could get a hand in. He's went on, and he's found young Reece Spencer. He's gone across the ground looking for a teammate. There's pressure on. Ugle's got the thing there.
It's Tyrese
Brown, sorry. He's had a deliberate shot from about 30 out.
And he's just missed that one.
He's left it out. Hanged it out to dry. That's another point to the Mount Barker score. Takes them up to 10 goals 5, leading Magpies 4 goals 1. Nelson Tulip to kick the ball back into play. Looks it up there, and there's Sam Holmes on the lead. Beautiful lead. He takes them over top of the arc, and he certainly swings wide and kicks out the far side, looking for a teammate. Zanetti hit him on the knee, on the shin, unfortunately. He's too far down for the big fella. There's Ryan Garth in the van there with hands off, trying to find a teammate. Sam Lehman leads in the chase of the ball there out at left half forward for Mount
Can't
Barker.
quite get a handle on it. Puts it inside for Therese Brown, but puts him under pressure. Great spoil.
Great smother there by the Denmark player. Looks like Ash Smith, and the ball's out of bounds right in front of the empty settlement sign on the far side of the ground. Left half forward for Mount Barker in the closing seconds of the second quarter.
24 and a half minutes in, but only 4 goals scored this quarter. And
35 seconds.
so Howie tells us that there's 35 seconds left on the clock. And we've got a throw in. Just next to the point post at the town end for Mount Barker.
Sam Lehman and Stewie Davies go at it. Sam wins a tap, gets it across.
And there's another point to Mount Barker.
And a quick kick out of the pack there by Angus Dixon results in a point to Mount Barker. Ash Smith to bring the ball back into play, to settle it down. He's trying to tell the boys where to get to. Well, he's got them straight up the middle of the ground by looks. No? His quick kick in has found Ryan Hick about 20 metres inside play.
He's just holding it up. Probably just hoping to get to half time and have a breather.
There's McGuinness. He gets it. He goes across the far side looking for Ryan Garth. Ryan Garth doesn't let him down at right half back. His kick's touched off there and quickly set upon by Clayton Wood. He's found a teammate there. And there we have the half-time score, which shows the scoreboard shows Mount Barker 10 goals 6, leading Magpies 4 goals 1. 3 goals to Tyler Stone from Denmark. 3 goals also to Dante Wiseman for Mount Barker. 2 to Brandon Ugle that quarter. 1s to Alex Skinner, Lee Pavlovich, Therese Brown, Cameron McMahon and Brent Parsons. Pretty good half of footy in what's been a pretty nice day here at Sounders Park.
It is. Second quarter not quite as productive as the first. Only 4 goals kicked in that one, when there was 10 in the first quarter. And the Bulls pull away from the Magpies. So it looks like the Magpies coaches will need to pull something out of their hat for the second half and try and get back to where Mount Barker are.
Yeah, Denmark just need to make better use of the ball when they are getting it across to the half-forward line, but they've just got to be able to trap it there to make sure they get a chance to get it further forward and get scoring. But I think that's been a pretty good half, and Mount Barker will be very pleased. Denmark with a few things to do, and we'll take a break and see you back after half-time.
why you're on point post, not a goal post. Yeah, she just pulled the.
All right, welcome back to the second half here at Sandhurst Park. The game bathes the oval in beautiful sunshine, and we're back to start the second half. Today's live stream brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers. See James McRae for your insurance need, Retrovision, Triple M and Rio Tinto. I'm joined by Dave Lachey. My name's Terry Eaton, CEO, Chairman of the GSFL, and looking forward to an excellent second half of footy. Umpire Martin to start the series in the middle.
We're off in the second half. Big men fly at it. Davies wins it down, but it's picked up
By Parsons.
By Parsons.
And throws on left boot, looking here for Therese Brown here, left half forward. He's looking for a teammate on the lead, and it's Brandon Ugle and his Denmark counterpart. It's punched away. Quickly onto it was Cameron McMahon. He's been set upon, and it'll be a free kick
for
to
a throw.
Denmark for a throw.
Kate Hartfield to take the kick.
And for a teammate, goes out wide and finds him. Quick hands off. There's a short kick to the far side. My eyes cannot pick that one up, mate. He's a long way away. Oh, he's kicked in the man on the mark. Helped out by a teammate there trying to win it, but well won by Clayton Wood, and he handballed off to teammate, and he's kicked it straight on to Mitch Jackson. Mitch Jackson taking it from 45 metres out, having a shot on goal, and that looks pretty good.
Like he slots it.
That looks very good.
1 minute into the third quarter. Bulls get their 11th goal. They're 11-6-72. Magpies 4-1-25.
Yep, it's amazing what a bit of diligence on the mark can do. Smother there, and then Clayton Wood with a quick handball off to a teammate. Finds Mitch Jackson at centre half forward, and he just slots it through from an angle. 45 out, bang, goal. Good football.
So we're back in the centre. Umpire new ball to throw the ball up. Barker out of the centre. Only as far as Chulip. He's battling for it out towards the boundary line.
Well done by Patching, turned him, and there's a beautiful pass to hit up Mitch Jackson. About 30 out, certainly in the left forward pocket there. It's going to take a very good kick from there, but
He'll be feeling confident after his last shot. Kick's on its way straight over the umpire's hat.
he is celebrating right from the start.
It was going nowhere else but straight through the middle.
Yeah. Well, we did have Gary Pope in here just before he had sat down to the bench there, and he said he's looking forward to his boys putting the foot to the metal in the second half, so they've certainly started like that. They've been fired out of the gun. Bang.
2 quick goals to Jackson there, so he's had a great start to the second half.
Very good.
Big men flying, Mount Barker, all battling each other for the ball, but managed to work it out.
Yeah.
It's out this side to
Darcy
Darcy
Wallinger.
Wallinger.
He finds a teammate, Jared Ballard. He runs on it, left foot. Little pass, beautiful on the left, finds Dano Wiseman at left half forward. He's looking for a teammate on the lead, and there it is, sits him straight up. and that's Lee Pavlovich. Aimed out for 2 early, that must have been touched off the boot, so he's lining up for number 2 now. Great passage of play there by Mount Barker. Have a good line on it.
Oh, he's just pulled that one a bit to the left.
Just
so
left, yep. Left out to the left. So he still hasn't got his second one, but another point to the score for Mount Barker.
Yep, it was left out to the left, so it wasn't right.
Smith brings the ball in, kicks it out low and wide to Ryan Garth, and Ryan Garth turns on a throopy bit and finds a teammate at left half back.
It was a good pick up on the half volley.
Yep, not bad for a young fella.
Be a lot harder for an old fella. It's been cut off by Denmark, and they're looking to come back into the forward 50. Umpire's called a hold on the ball decision.
Legal disposal. There's a kick looking for Brandon Ugle. Good contest in the right forward pocket. Mount Barker heading towards the McDonald end. Denmark kicking towards the town end. At the moment, Jackson in the van there.
And there's another goal kicked by Lee Pavlovich.
So there's his second. Kicks the tough ones. Good snap around the corner there.
Yeah, she's staying in the wrong spot. Yeah. I was watching her putting the legs in the poles.
Watch the leg distance.
Just waiting to get things set up so we can have the ball thrown in the air and we get things going again. Denmark need to pull their fingers out and get moving here. They haven't had it forward of the centre at all this quarter.
Big Zanetti in the middle this time.
And Barker going forward again.
Parsons again. Ball on the string, and there's a found a teammate there at left half forward, Ian Campbell McMahon. He's probably kicking from the top of the arc there when he lets go, but we've got a good line of sight on him as we've been looking right over his right shoulder.
Swings out to the right and pulls it to the left.
And just sneaks through for a point. Just sneaks through for a point. Mount Barker dominating in the middle there, bringing it out
with ease.
With ease, yeah. No, they're very, very organised there and doing a great job in the middle of the ground. Ashmith brings it in.
Denmark trying something different by putting Zanetti in the middle, but didn't work out for them.
Finds Visser, and he's gone back to Ash Smith. He's gone with a short pass straight at the line and finds Ryan Garth. Ryan Garth goes back out to the side and finds Visser in front of the scoreboard, which shows Mount Barker Bulls 13-8 leading Denmark 4-1. Kick down out of the line, and there's a good mark from Jaden Greedy on the far wing.
Takes off and just gets pulled on the kick as he was taking it.
And there's a good mark to Darcy Wallinger at right half back. There's a
It's up to the wing. Lovely kick.
Finds a teammate.
Denmark players hitting himself over there too.
Oh, there's a Denmark player on the wing looking a bit ginger. A little bit proppy. It's Jaden Guidi.
And Tarek Hartfield gets, he's off. Quick run down the line, looking for a teammate, and finds him there on between wing and half forward. Charlie Benson looks like he's looking for a teammate. Oh,
all over the back. Oh, Tristan Ballard taken by 2 Denmark players, but umpire says, no, it's okay, we'll haul that one up.
Yes, Darcy Wallinger brings it away, and he's found a teammate patching at right half back. Looks inboard, looking for a teammate, and there's Mitch Jackson on the edge of the square on the far side. He goes out wide back to where they were and finds a teammate in Campbell McMahon. Campbell quick turns, looking down the line, looking for a teammate. Quick kick in to the top of the thing. It's beat them all, bowled them all.
Bowled, except
there's Dante Wiseman.
He's just stuck that one through for a point.
Very dangerous. Dante Wiseman, 3 goals, 1 to his efforts today.
Pretty good effort.
Very good effort.
Means he's allowed to wear those flashy boots.
Ball's been brought in by Denmark.
Spoiled over the line.
Yep, great spoil there by Captain Brent Parsons.
He comes off for a bit of a break. Skinner goes on.
Oh, the boundary umpires are tossing up who's to do it. Anyway.
Almost like neither one of them wanted to do it.
That's right, Piggy in the middle, that one. So Nettie and Griffiths go at it. Ball won at lower level by Garth. He's found a teammate, Charlie Benson.
Great kick, and a good mark.
Yeah, he's a beautiful set of...
Comes out wide to Zanetti.
Zanetti. He's got a really nice pass, and he's found a teammate there in Ryan Hick right here in front of us. Tyler Stone's on the lead, and that'll just
Gets
take a
just
mark.
Inside the line.
Yep. Centimetre perfect, someone would say. And he'll have a shot. He'll have a shot from 45 out on the cute angle from the clubhouse side here.
Is the umpire going to get the goal umpire going to be in the right spot for this one? She's standing at the near
he's
post.
gone for a short pass, and he's finds young Ryan Hick about 15 metres closer. And Ryan, in his time at the Colts level, was a very, very good goal sneak. So give him half a chance here. Certainly would be very good for for Denmark Walpole, that if he could put it through, to give him a bit of reward for effort. Looking right over his shoulder here. A line on it.
It's swinging back. He's got that one.
That's a great kick from young Ryan Hick.
Wonderful kick.
That's a great kick. Well done, young man. His first for the day.
Magpies fifth.
His first for the day.
31 to Mount Barker Bulls 13-9-87.
Yeah. As I said, that was a great reward for effort there. They have been getting it for them, they just can't get it close enough to have a shot on goal. So that was well done by Tyler Stone. And young Ryan Hick, because Ryan hit him up in the first place. Darting in and out, got the kick back, and we'll get a goal on the board for the Magpies. Umpire Martin to throw the ball back up. And there's Zanetti and Griffiths to go at it.
Griffiths with the lead. Ash Smith almost gets his head taken off, but
Denmark force it forward. Tyler Stone will be in the van for that. That's a good mark.
Great mark in front.
Tristan Ballard took a very good grab there. Short kick off to his teammate in Clayton Wood. He goes inside, looking into the square there. There's Griffiths, and he goes out wide and finds Jackson on the lead on the far wing. There's Ballard again, follows up his good work earlier and kicks it and finds a teammate right in front of the scoreboard.
And Drayton there. Mount Barker player having a kick from about 45 out, right on the boundary. Got there. Kicks there, right to the goal line, and shocking through.
Sam Lehman.
Sam Lehman puts that one through for a goal.
If you want to call that pocket, the tennis club's just there. So you can call it the tennis club pocket.
Anyway, while the ball is rolling around on the ground, Sam Lehman's kicked it off the ground in this goal square for a goal. Just takes the Mount Barker Bulls to 14-9, lead the Magpies 5-1. Today's live stream brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers. Thanks, James McRae and team there. Another good tap from young Griffiths. And Darcy Wallinger runs onto it quickly, and he's come out to the left side here and found a teammate, Cameron Lamar. And Cameron Lamar's on a quick pass on the lead, looking to the left pocket, and it's run out of bounds.
Over his head.
And we're going to have a throw in the left forward pocket.
Denmark players were calling it out of bounds on the full, but the umpire said no, it's bounced, so we'll throw it in.
Goal umpire helping out the boundary there.
Very flat throw in, so we'll call that one back.
Yeah, and a good fist and straight back to the boundary, have another crack.
Don't like that one, throw it again.
Play it again, Sam.
That's a bit better.
Big men have a crack.
Comes down to Ugle. It gets taken a little bit high, but Denmark come away with it. Run into a bit of a brick wall there.
Ashley Smith gets the ball there, and he goes across and finds a teammate at the back end of the square, centre-half backish area. A young Tate Hartfield, but he's been smothered off the boot, and Jared Bellows read it best. He's quickly handballed off to a teammate. Well done, good block there. And it's patching, looking for a teammate. Another good spoil. Ball falls to Darcy Clark here in front of us.
He almost falls over, but gains his feet back and kicks it down
and
towards Ugle.
And finds Brandon Ugle about 40 metres out, left to centre.
Marks his line. Don't know why he always runs out to the right. Off he goes. Only a little bit of a half step, but he's got that one straight through the middle.
Yep.
Bulls move to 15-9. 99 to Magpies, 5-1-31.
That's his third for the day.
And what seemed to be a good game at the start is turning into a bit of a blowout.
It's turning into a blowout, yes. Coach Gary Pope would be very pleased with the effort from his boys in this quarter. He wanted them to put the foot down, and he's certainly done that. 5 quick goals, 5-3 in this quarter in 15-16 minutes.
Beautiful tap over the back by Griffith down to Patching.
And there's on the lead.
Pavlovich just missed that one, but he's picked it up again. He's looking for a teammate in the pocket, but it's all Magpies down there. There's a flock of them. The Magpies looking to bring it out of there. Back 50. Put up high and
A Barker kick.
Barker kick for being pulled down before the ball was anywhere near him.
And Patching will take the resultant free kick. Dan Patching's got it. And
Goes in short.
kicked off the shin.
Oh, out of the way and kicks off the side of the boot.
Nelson Tulip there was, went on the run. And there's the ball out of bounds right here in front of the Barker bench. Sam Holmes to go to bat this time with a big punch forward. That 15 minutes of Brett Parsons led at best, and he's looking inside for a teammate, but unfortunately he's missed him, and there's Charlie Benson, and he's missed his teammate with a handball.
Parsons back in, gets a hand on it.
And out to Drayton, staying wide. He's got a handball, and off to... There's Clayton Wood, ever reliable Clayton Wood with a nice little pop-up pass, and there he finds a teammate in Darcy Wallinger. Wallinger looks inside, and there's, all on his own, Jared Ballard. Ballard with a low trajectory pass, but unfortunately he's missed his teammate in Brown Ugle over the back, and Denmark take the mark to relieve the pressure. That's a very good kick, and that's found his teammate in Jed Nazari here on the wing, on the right wing. Oh, he's gone back in the middle of the ground.
Dangerous kick.
See his teammate, he says, no bugger you can have it back, and you have a handball.
Oh, great
Jade Greedy has just stolen that off Tristan Ballard.
Dodges around Ballard, takes his kick.
See his goal there.
Looking for Stone. Great mark.
There's a great mark to Dylan Gowdy right in front of us. Good use of the body, good strength, and to pull down a ripper.
Goes out wide to Darcy Wallinger.
Finds a teammate and Darcy Lubke. Lubke looking in the middle of the ground. There's a nice kick looking for a teammate. Sets a big man a job. Shuey Davies. Jaden Guidi with a quick kick forward, was touched off the boot. Charlie Benson wraps his opposition opponent up there, and it'll be a throw up. Davies and Griffiths again, been here all day and running at the front of the pack.
I'd say Griffiths has won that match up.
Very much so. Anyway, Mount Barker win the free kick. And Jaden Guidi kicks it forward, looking for Tyler Stone.
Oh, almost a contender, but he didn't hang on to it.
Unfortunately. Good handballs out. There's Darcy Lubby, another quick kick there. Up and at him, and there's Stewie Davies staying under it. Just float a little bit too far for him there. There's a very good win of the ball by Keegan Taylor. He's trying to bounce. Oh, there's a good look. Shepherd by Cameron McMahon there to make space there. Dante Wise with a quick kick there through the pack. It's going to run towards the thing, but Ash Smith is... No, it's not Ash Smith. Anyway, it's been won by the Denmark defence and it's kicked out wide looking for grass.
Xavier Mitchell still looking a little bit proppy after that Shepherd.
And there's a good turn of speed there, running back, and there's a shot on goal for the...
And that's straight through. Jared Ballard slots one through the middle. And the Bulls absolutely running away with this game.
Absolutely, yep. Turned it on big time in this third quarter.
16-9-105 plays 5-1-31.
Do you reckon that was Jared Ballard?
It was Jared Ballard.
He's down here on the wing.
Yeah, but he was over there when you kicked it.
Really? Well done.
Just confirming that it was Jared Ballard who kicked that goal. Another win out of the ruck by Griffiths. Ball being 4-4 on the ground. Ball's come away with it again.
Jackson picks up beautifully for a big fella.
Something around in the tackle, but gets the handball away. Comes down to Taylor. He has a shot, but he's off to the right. So Denmark to bring the ball back into play.
Finds Holmes in the back pocket.
Go.
There was a decent, fair old thump on the ball, and
Tarek Hartfield is on there. Kicks his left foot looking for a teammate and finds Tyler Stone right up
he
foot.
plays straight on.
Straight on, looking for a teammate. And McGuinness.
I think it was off the side of the boot, but McGuinness just happened to be there. He slips over, so he stripped of the ball.
Yeah.
Play on.
Well done.
Played.
Very stingy defence here from Mount Barker.
Pulls the kick.
Tristan Ballard, he's found teammate in
He's
Brent Parsons. Brent Parsons
puts it
leads
out of
on
bounds on
his
the full. In front of his own bench.
trying a little left foot pass to find Gerard Ballard, but unfortunately it's gone out of bounds on the full. Quick kick inside from Mount Barker from Ryan Hicks finds Tulip. Tulip will have the kick from here on the wing. Sam Lehman stands the mark. And there's Ryan Garth just popping into the gap there. Garth with a nice quick kick there, looking for a teammate, and Charlie Benson, unfortunately it's gone over him. That's a great work. Good second effort there by young Ballard, but unfortunately he's got Patching high. Dan Patching to take the kick, just back into the square. He comes out wide looking for his captain, and Brent Parsons in front of the Mount Barker bench. He goes inside, finds Sam Lehman on the lead. He finds good, looking for a teammate there, and Dante Wiseman. The ball hits the ground, but Jared Ballard's there to support. Handball's off.
Sling tackle, but not picked up.
So they got out of it, and Nelson Tulip takes the mark, and he's off. He loves to run and carry, this boy. He's taking a bounce, and then looking down the line for a teammate. Jaden Guedes there against two Mount Barker. Good talk there from the back there, Darcy Wallinger. Just poised, personified, finds Darcy Clark with a short pass, just the 15 metres. Clark goes across looking for a teammate.
I'd say it was 14.9, but we won't hold that against him.
And there's Dylan Gowdy. Dylan Gowdy goes wide looking for a teammate on there, and that looks like...
That was Keegan Taylor.
Keegan Taylor. He's up the line looking for Mitch Jackson. Mitch Jackson with a quick kick forward, looking for a teammate, and there's...
Downfield.
Downfield there. Oh boys, settle it down, just play footy. Brandon Ugle has marked it anyway, over there in front of the tennis centre. Mount Barker tennis there, but near the scoreboard, which shows Mount Barker Bulls 16-10, leading Magpies 5-1. Getting towards the end of the third quarter, which has been a very productive quarter by Mount Barker.
In the dying minutes of the third quarter.
He's roosted that. That's going to
Puts it
carry.
up high.
And it's just one flag only this time. 3 goals, 3 for the afternoon for Brendan.
So the Magpies to bring it back in. They've got a paddock on this side of the ground.
Ooh, sets
But
Brandon.
they kick it to the Bulls.
Banjo, a very difficult task. Won by Darcy Clark. He kicks it back to Brandon Ugle. Tarek Ugle, Hartfield picks it up. Good spin from Simon Barker. He's down looking for a teammate and finds Ash Smith. He'll turn to his trusty left foot, looking inside, finding Sam Holmes in the middle of the ground.
He's looking inside, looking for Stone, but he's got 2 players on him.
And nice mark again from Dylan Gowdy. Usually plays up forward, but he's gone back to full back today and done a great job on Tyler Stone.
Finds Lubke.
Lubke goes inside. There's Griffiths. He's having a very good day as well. Patching and Stewie Davies pushed back on him there. And there's the three-quarter siren. Three-quarter siren.
And yeah, after...
And both teams are now finally... Yep, it was a good tackle. Tough tackle there. But anyway, three-quarter time. Mount Barker Bulls 16-11, 107. Leads Magpies 5 goals, 1-31.
6 goals to 1 in that quarter. So the Bulls really stamping their authority on this match.
Yeah, so great goal there. Ryan Hick there for Denmark, the sole goal, but Brandon Ugle picked up a goal that quarter. Sam Lehman got one. Jared Ballard and Mitch Jackson too. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back to do the final quarter shortly. Okay, welcome back to the fourth quarter. Today's live stream brought to you by Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers, C. James McRae for your insurance deed, Retrovision, Russell Hare and Triple M, Jamie, and to Rio Tinto. Thanks again for your support for season 2025. I'm joined by Dave Lachey. My name's Terry Eaton, Chairman of GSFL. Fourth quarter start. Our Bulls with a handy lead of 76 points. Umpire Martin starts proceedings.
Griffiths with another tap. Mount Barker coming out of the centre again.
Oh,
Only as far as Ash Smith.
big jump.
But that's 50 metres.
Yeah, can't show
Every day.
Champ Campbell, better than that.
You're well ahead on the board, so why do something like that? It's just
Brain fade.
Ash Smith kick there, looking for a
I'm
teammate.
saying brain fade, but I would say another F word. And no, not that one.
Free kick again to Denmark. It'll be taken by... Sorry. Oh, he's handballed off quickly to Ash Smith. Ash
Ash
Smith
Smith dodging and
dodging, weaving.
Down to the line
And there's a
punched
touch on the line.
into the woodwork. Just above the fat bit. Quick kick in.
That's Tristan Bellard. And
He's put it out of bounds on the
he's
full.
got someone in the third stall that wants a free kick there. This is teammate mine, young Tarek takes it.
I saw a Bulls jumper in a parked car. Oh, there's a Falcon.
Tarek,
And that
and
one's-
there's Denmark's return the faith, and Tarek Harfield has pushed it out of bounds, sliding off the left foot. Quick kick in, find Dan Patching. He's looking in the middle of the ground, and he's found a teammate in his captain in Griffith, sorry, not Griffith, his captain. Tried to give it back to Patching, but missed him, and then it's been wrapped up there. Is Tyler Stone. He gives the ball back to umpire Martin to start proceeding again. Bit of nonsense in the first couple of minutes of the last quarter.
Holmes wins that one easily over Griffiths.
Well read by Patching.
Darcy Wallinger ducks and weaves, heads it out to
Therese Brown off
Therese Brown.
to Parsons, back to
Parsons,
Therese
back to Brown.
Brown. Then there's a beautiful left foot pass, and there's
Oh,
Ugle on
straight
the
onto the
without
chest.
breaking stride, just puts the big Dukes out, takes another mark. 45 out, directly in front. Mount Barker this quarter kicking to the town end. Comes in, leans back a little bit, and it's fading right.
Started right, stays right. Great tackle there.
Yeah, well wrapped up by Campbell Run. That's a bit better football, mate. And Ash Smith gives the ball back to umpire Newbold. Davies and Jackson go at it. One at ground level by Tyrese Brown. He's snapped it back towards the top of the goal square. Lee Pavlovich is onto it, looks for a teammate. There's Darcy Clark, zigzags, and
He had a
as he
paddock
normally
full of
does.
balls in front of him.
But unfortunately he's been called for a lethal disposal. Goes wide there, looking for a teammate. Now Barker's got it, and there's Darcy Lupke looking inside. No, it's Clayton Wood, sorry, and he's found Patching in the middle of the ground.
Again, Patch.
There's Darcy Wallinger all on his own. No one there. He's got heaps of room. He can run 15 metres.
Goes to the edge of the centre square, but
And yeah,
mongrels it straight
Mongrel
down the
kick
throat
of
of
Ash Smith.
Ash Smith.
Ash Smith off to Ryan Hick. Back to Hartfield. He goes back to Ryan Hick. Ryan Hick looking for a teammate and finds Sam Holmes on the far side. Sam Holmes looks open and finds Tyler Stone. He's a long way from home. He must be needing a kick or two. There's a lovely kick looking for Zanetti, and it's been well Forced by Dylan Gowdy out of bounds. Right
Unfortunately,
over
I
there.
think Tyler Stone's been getting a bit cold down the forward line.
Colder
there
Stone, mate, I think. Colder Stone. He's got 3 goals to his name. He hasn't been unproductive. He just needs the ball more forward in that forward area. Denmark need to work harder and get it up there with a bit more system.
Griffiths with the tap out over the back, but only gets as far as a Denmark player. And he's held up, so there'll be a ball up on the outer side wing, over near the tennis courts.
He's patching Reed at best, and he's coming away, and he's coming towards centre half forward, looking for Wiseman, and finds him. Good mark there for Dante.
Oh! Got the shine on the chin.
Got the hand. Handballs to Tarek. Hartfield under immediate pressure from Michael Drayton. Michael Drayton gets the free kick for a legal disposal. He's looking over his shoulder. Take a good kick. He's going to be kicking for 50 metres out. I don't know whether he's got that in his leg. He's looking inside, looking for a teammate. And and he's been caught. Oh, no.
It's called 50 metres.
Someone who called play on then. Cameron Martin's going to be recipient of a 15-metre penalty there. I think there might be a teammate might have called play on then, not the umpire, because the umpire's stuck to his guns and says, "No, you come with me, 50 metres to the top of the goal kicking line." And Cameron Martin
slots that one easily through from the top of the goal square.
Yep, goal number 2 for Campbell today.
Things getting a little bit spirited in this quarter.
The umpire just said that wasn't my call. So.
Especially around Campbell McMahon.
Anyway, good reward for effort there. Good to see young Jared Ballard entering back out on the wing.
Thrown down on what seemed to be a pretty dangerous tackle in the third quarter, but
certainly was a good sling. It was certainly done with a bit of venom.
It was, but no, he's got up and he's back out on the ground, which is great to see. Subterranean handball, but it works out.
Darcy Wallinger with a quick kick forward, looking for a teammate. Ball spilled at the back.
Brown almost spins out the back.
Boys playing tunnel ball here, tapping around.
Denmark finally get a kick out, but goes over the top of the pack.
Coming back from Darcy Wallinger, he's going to find a teammate and Lee Pavlovich. About 40 metres out, certainly on the right on the angle here. We'll be in front of the clubhouse. We'll have a good view of it from our vantage point. Moves in with there, and he's left it out to the right. Left it out to the right.
The Bulls peppering the goals, but only the one goal this quarter so far. We are 8 minutes in.
Ash Smith to bring it back into play. He's on the left foot looking for Ryan Hick and finds him about 40 metres out. Ryan Hick with a quick pass looking for a teammate and finds him in Tarrant.
Arm chop, I think, there.
Tate Hartfield. Boys playing tap. Good tackle there. There's won the kick. That's Therese Brown in the middle of the ground. He's led back and looking out wide for a teammate.
Great mark taken there by Wallinger.
Darcy Wallinger. Good hands, young man. He's with a low pass.
Subterranean pass goes straight to Ash Smith.
Ash Smith, he says thanks very much, and he comes across the ground and finds Tarek Hartfield. He'll look up the wing here for a teammate. He's worked his heart across the ground. Young Alex.
Looking for Ugle.
And Marcus Fisher
he plays on.
well
he's
done.
gone.
Yeah, he's fighting out of his ace division then. Well done, young fella. That was way over his head. Brandon Ugle tried to push off, but unfortunately for him, ball spilled free and it's a legal disposal.
Tarek just hung on and wouldn't let go. He was a bit like a tick.
Yeah, Darcy Clarkson, a little drag to the sideline there, and he's going to have a little rest now. Lift his captain back on the ground and Brent Parsons. Sam Holmes to go at it with Griffiths. Karen Griffiths had a very good battle today in the ruck. I'd say overall he's won the duel. A flat throw. Sam Holmes tries to have it over the back. Darcy Wallinger meets it.
It's back to Wallinger. He's taken down in the tackle, picked up by Parsons.
Ball spills in the tackle. Ryan Garth is tackled and the ball's out of bounds under the pressure of Angus Dixon there, right in front of us. Here in front of the...
I've got to say, the Bulls have really brought the pressure on in this game, especially in the second half. They've just absolutely flattened.
Great tap
the
down there for Griffiths to Parsons. Griffiths follows up with good work. Handball's out the back, finds Dylan Gowdy. Gowdy quickly on the left is going to find Darcy Wallinger right here in front of us, in front of Jaden Guidi, mans the mark.
Wallinger looks to
long
the
and
half
he's kicked in the middle
forward.
and finds Darcy Lubke. Lubke, quick kick forward, finds Therese Brown.
Therese Brown.
He'll be kicking from the 50-metre line.
Probably a bit further than that. Goes short to the pocket and finds his Denmark opposition.
Well read
Reece
there.
Spencer.
Read there by Reece Spencer. He quickly handballs off to a teammate, goes out wide.
Good spoil in the end by the Barker player there on the wing.
Comes back inside. Handball. Good pressure. There's Dixon again. Heap handballs off.
Having trouble getting a handle on the ball at the moment.
Yep.
It's not wet, but it's being handled like a piece of soap.
There's Reece Spencer again involved in a contest there on the far side. The ball spills out of bounds over there in front of the retribution sign. Left half forward for Mount Barker, heading towards the town end. Ryan Garth wins the ball, then very slippery customer, looking for a teammate, looking for a Hartfield, comes across the middle of the square. His handball's off to Jaden Guidi. Jaden Guidi throws on the left boot, looking for a contest with Sam Holmes. Holmes is now gone looking forward for McInnes. And the ball's off hands, and Dylan Gowdy's going to go back to it. He'll win it. He comes out wide looking for a teammate in Dixon. Angus Dixon quickly plays on, hogs the line.
Ballard.
There's young Jared Ballard, takes a mark at right half back. He looks for a small pass and finds Darcy Wallinger. He's going to go with a short pass and finds Darcy Lubke in front of the Mount Barker bench, right in front of his opposition, Ryan Garth. He's gone inside looking for a teammate and finds Clayton Wood at centre half back, gone backwards to go forwards. Clayton is not sure where to go. He taps on the ground, looks for a short pass to find his captain and Brent Parsons here on this side of the square. He's looking far across the far side looking for Dylan Gowdy, and he's found him. Gowdy then...
The Bulls are zigzagging their way forward, but they're making it slowly.
I think they've been to the Alan Bond School of Tactical Sailing. Zigzagging left, right and centre.
They're not even going into the wind.
There's no wind to attack into him, but yeah. Anyway, we'll set it up towards the top of the square. Jackson's up there, patching at ground level. He'll slow
outside of the boot.
And there's Sam Lehman in the goal square, and Sam throws on the boot for a goal. Much needed break in play. Give everybody a bit of a rest. So that's goal number 2 to Sam Lehman, standing on his own there in the goal square.
The Bulls now 18 goals 12, 120 to the Magpies, 5 goals to 32.
Yep.
Bulls hoping to get a couple more and make it that nice 100.
Nice little 20 goals would be a
Score a ton.
great answer, great result for him. The ball.
Umpire Martin brings the ball back into play, eventually, sometime soon.
Yep,
Here he goes.
Davies and Griffiths to go at it again. Been battling well all day, these two.
That one
One at
kind of
ground
won by Davies, but chucked by the Bulls, and a great mark there to
Sammy Lehman.
Sammy Lehman.
Ever reliable Sammy. Turns inside with a quick kick. Set Mitch Jackson's toes.
Volley.
Hard volleyed. Yeah, spoil over the shoulder there by
Ugle.
Brandon Ugle. And the free kick will go back to Denmark. So, looking a bit. Ball goes back. Tate Hartfield. He goes out wide looking for a teammate and finds a bit of right half back. And Ryan Hick. Hick goes down the line looking for Zanetti, and Zanetti plays on. Handballs it to himself, but he's been tackled by Tristan Ballard.
Zanetti looks saying that was in the contest for the mark and paying
Zanetti
the
looks
mark.
inside and finds Ryan Hick again. Ryan Hick's been busy up and down the ground all day. Tyler Stone on the lead. Ball's tapped away. Quick back up and recovery by Ryan Gass. Spins out of trouble, but he's been tackled high and will take a free kick from about 45 out, direct in front. I don't know whether Ryan these days has the leg to kick that 45, 50 metres, but I'm sure he'll give it a go. Yeah. Ash Smith trying to sneak there, but his opposite number was right on his tail then. Takes his shot directed in the shoulder, and he's dragged it left by the look of that for a
One behind.
one behind.
That's the second one for the quarter.
Dylan Gowdy to bring the ball back into play. Kicks long, wide and handsome out in front of the tennis centre there, and there's a nice grab, double grab. He's handballed off there to his Mount Barker teammate. Comes inside and finds Cameron Mann. Cameron quickly goes down line out wide, and there's Mitch Jackson all on his own. And he goes long, looking for
Ugle, but
Ugle. Charlie Benson's read it best off the hands. And there's Ash Smith again cleaning up, coming out here looking for a teammate. Good pressure from Darcy Clark. He wins it. Handballs off to a teammate in Skinner. And here's Michael Drayton right in front of us, takes the mark in front of his Denmark counterpart, Charlie Benson. Good contest there.
Skinner gets hands to it, gets up, gets it.
Well, that's
That's Wallinger.
Wallinger.
Oh, that's bounced.
Tries off the side of his boot and it's smashed into the bottom of the point post. And we have
That
a
one was
throw
an
in.
offie. He wanted it to go a little further before it bounced.
But good contest there between Spencer and Wallinger. Australian Davies and Jackson go at it. Oops. There's a high tackle from Dan Patching against Ash Smith. Ash Smith will take the relieving kick deep in defence. Handball here from Ash Smith to Ryan Hick. Ryan Hick looking for a teammate and finds McGuinness here at left half back. Toby McGuinness to take the kick, looking for a teammate, finds Charlie Benson, a little 15-metre pass. Charlie Benson. He goes long, looking for a teammate there. And over the back, a good mark, beating Rory Dimmock.
That's Dylan Gowdy.
Dylan Gowdy, very safe, and finds. He goes back to find Dixon at centre half back. He goes across the far side and finds Clayton Wood. He's had a very good game at
Almost
half back.
finds the runner too.
Oh, well done there by the young Denmark fella, going back with the line of play. Finds Zanetti with a handball. He follows up with a handball back, but he's been gobbled up by, looks like Campbell McMahon. Very good tackle.
Joe Ballard.
Joe Ballard, was it? Thank you.
Yes.
It's well read off the hands as scrums forward. Good pick up in the right half forward from our Denmark Walpole, heading towards the McDonald Ave end of the oval. Throw in. So Nettie goes at it, tap over the back, looking for a teammate. In Ryan Hick with a handball on, a quick kick. Snap, and now Barker play on quickly. Good run there from Ballard. Looking for a teammate.
Kick in, finds Ugle.
He'll come down the line here looking for Drayton. He's played with width all day and done a great job out wide.
Beautifully.
Yep, looking for a handball. Handball's off to Wallinger. Wallinger, there's great spin there around Davies. He'll have a kick from the 50-metre mark. And he's hit the point post again.
Woodwork.
Hit the point post again.
This time on the full.
This time it's out on the full. Great period of passion, great little pirouette. Would have done the ballerina down at the local school very much.
He did have a couple of players and options free in the 50, but decided not to use them.
Ash Smith there, trying to find Charlie Benson. And the ball's off hands and spills out of bounds right in front of us.
This is 3.
Tap by Davies.
Ugle in there, trying to bull his way through.
Well wrapped up by the evergreen Ryan Garth and his mate come and have a rest. Two young lads going on for Jaden Queedy and Ryan Garth. Certainly not the match of age for age there.
Ball of aids, both ruckman. There's been 4 on the ground and the umpire says, I'll have that, thanks.
Yep, well wrapped up there, Marcus Vissers. Gives the ball back to the umpire. Umpire Martin throws it up.
The one won by Davies and then knocked forward a bit more by his teammate.
By Charlie Benson and
it's back over the line.
And Clayton Wood there put down very gently by Marcus Visser. And ball's out of bounds and there'll be another throw in, this time in front of the Mount Barker bench.
It was put down almost with care.
TLC. Lovely throw in there. Davies gets a good tap down at Tyler Stone. Going nowhere. Umpire Martin says, no, give it to me. We'll have another throw up. A few minutes to go. 22nd minute mark in the last quarter. It's been an entertaining game here. Both teams. Oops. Yeah, got him
a bit high.
Got him a bit high, unfortunately, the young fella there. Young Jed Nazari, he plays onside, kicks inside to centre half forward. Looking for Sam Holmes, is up there, ball's out the back.
Jackson comes through and handballs off to a teammate and finds the captain.
Parsons looking inside, looking for you. Patching. Patching takes it.
It was between two Denmark players, but took that one really well.
He's come down looking for Ugle and finds him with a good grab right on the 50-minute arc. He's got a little short pass inside, looking for a teammate, and finds him there about 40 metres out directly in front. Kian Griffiths, to be great for him to reward himself with a goal. He's had a very, very good day in the ruck. As we count down towards the end of the game, Griffiths' kick, it's a lovely kick.
Right,
he's put it straight through, easy as like, half goal post height. And well done, young man. That's a very good finish to what's been a very good game for you today.
He'd be up there in the votes for best on ground today, I'd say.
Certainly in our best on ground, if not anyone else. He's rucked tirelessly all day. Had a bit of a chop out at Mitch Jackson there for a little bit, but he has done a great job for his team.
Dan Patching as well has been really good for the Bulls.
Yeah, very quality players. When you've got quality players on every line, it's
absolutely
certainly makes the game easy for you. Umpire Martin to start proceedings again. There's Zanetti and Griffiths to go at this time.
Griffiths with the big punch over the top of Zanetti. Comes to the ground,
Yeah.
Shulip.
Yeah, and there's a quick kick forward by Denmark to half forward. Trying to win it at ground level. Now Barker win it away.
Skinner goes
Skinner
forward
kicks
with a
it
big
forward.
kick.
There's Ugle on the lead. He takes it. Oops. The
Loses
lack
his
of
footing.
traction. Kick there. Oh, very well done by young Hick there.
Works a
Comes
1-2,
out wide and
comes
finds
out
Charlie Benson here at left half back. He goes in board and finds a teammate in Ned Nazari. Nazari goes across the line looking for Nathan Chulip, and Chulip is off. Another bounce. His pass wasn't as good as the take-off.
Pick up and go.
Yeah, there's Chulip again. Followed up his good
Back
work.
up's really good.
Kicks his ball high, wide, looking for Simon Barker by looks. But his ball spills off hands and multiple assistance there. And there's Clayton Wood again mopping up. And here comes across the ground looking for a teammate in Darcy Clark and finds him.
We'll be well within the last minute of play here, so...
Clark comes down and out wide to Michael Drayton, who's been in front of Charlie Benson.
He's been good today, though he kicks into the man on the mark there, but...
Great pick up by Darcy Wallinger.
Another one who's been
Right
good
in front
today.
of Sam Lehman.
Sam Lehman's been good
Good
today as
handle
well,
off the
not
left
seen
there.
as much.
Looking for a teammate in Skinner. Back to Darcy Wallinger. Wallinger throws on the boot, going towards the square, but he's unloaded. But
3, 2, 1. Yep.
There it is!
Mount Barker Bulls reign supreme here at Sounders Park. 19-12-126 over Magpies. Denmark Walpole 5-3-33. Goal scorers today for Mount Barker: Brandon Ugle 3 to Dante Wiseman, 2 to Sam Lehman, Lee Pavlovich, Campbell McMahon and Mitch Jackson. Singles to Kian Griffiths, Brent Parsons, Jared Ballard, Therese Brown and Alex Skinner. And for the mighty Denmark Magpies, 3 goals to Tyler Stone, 1 goal to Sam Holmes and 1 goal to Ryan Hick. That's been an entertaining game, but well and truly dominated by the Mount Barker Bulls.
Absolutely. Some of the Denmark players were playing really well. You had Big Davies in the ruck. He was well taken by Griffiths, but he fought hard all day.
Fought hard.
Who else we got? Charlie Ballard. He played a role really well. Ryan Hick was in it all over the ground.
Yeah, Ryan Hick was very good. Tate Hartfield was very good, and also his brother Tarek. Jed Nazari was good at times. Sam Holmes gave a good effort. Ash Smith worked his butt off, especially deep in defence. Thought Ryan Garth gave some good momentum at times.
Nelson Chulip with a few
and
good
Nelson
runs as
Chulip
well.
was certainly running and creating different things. For Mount Barker, Dan Patching was certainly outstanding. Brandon Ugle was very good up front. Alex Skinner and Sam Lehman were good at ground. Darcy Wallinger, I thought, was very good through the mid-pitch. Lee Pavlovich gave a good contest. Tyrese Brown was good. Jared Ballard and Tristan Ballard were both very good players. Dylan Gowdy was
up and down the wing as
yeah,
well.
Yep, and I thought Dylan Gowdy and Clayton Wood were very good in defence, backed up by Darcy Lupke and Brent Parsons as captain. I thought they also had a very good game of football.
And for me, Kane Griffiths.
Kane Griffiths was your best?
Best
Yeah.
on ground. Easy.
I'm not going to argue with it because I thought he had a very good game. But that's today's game, brought to you from Sounders Park. Thanks again to Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers, James McRae for your insurance needs, Retrovision, Triple M and Rio Tinto. We're signing off for today. We've got a break next week with a bye, so next week will be no game, so we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thanks again to Curtis for his work with the camera.
Good night.
Thanks, Dave.
Have a good one, Terry.